Magician Sports Report Tournament Update is Jess Burton. Jess?
Thanks, John. The tournament is underway, and what a way to start it, especially for the games we had covered this week. We were treated to two thrilling double overtime soccer games on back-to-back nights. Both soccer teams were ranked number 10 in the MIAA D2 bracket, taking on the 23rd seed. Both games finished 2-1 as well, so basically the only difference between the two nights was the outcome. Let's start today with highlights from the 10th ranked Magicians boys soccer game, first number 23, Somerset Berkeley.
It's a throw in from about as deep as you can get. He's trying to curl it towards the net, and Rory leaps up and makes the grab. Berman's pass up ahead, runs into two Magicians defenders, but they control and they score. Mason Denault puts the Raiders on top 1-0. Somehow kept his momentum pushing forward between those two Magicians defenders. Squeezed through there, and Zampiz was out of the net again, and he buried it into the corner. Here's Drucker. Gets by a defender, runs into another. And we're going to have a PK for the Magicians. Or at least a free kick from just outside the box, like the Raiders had one in the first half. That's what it is. It will be Elan to take this free kick. Drucker for the tie. Spins it! Top corner! You already know! The hottest player wearing a Magician's uniform over the past 2 weeks ties the game at 1. A laser from Elan into the top corner. A little kiss off the crossbar and in. It's back with the Raiders. They send a crosser. That's a good one. It's going to connect. Zampiz comes out, sacrifices his body, knocks it out of bounds. Zampiz just whipping his body at the bouncing ball, and the player trying to get back to it. Lima to Denault. Thornton takes a shot! Saved by Zampiz! Grisato switches feet, gets a crosser away. O'Brien, he makes a save! It bounces back to Jallo. Grisato into the center of the box. It bounces free. Drucker wrapped up by O'Brien. I'm not sure why number 4, Peyton Allard, let that one bounce by him. Drucker in great position to score, and O'Brien with another save. Here's a chance for the Raiders right off the bat, and Zampiz knocks it down and picks it up. Here's Fontella Tuttle. Had some chances late himself. Into the middle, it's Fletcher. He pops it up, and out to catch it is O'Brien. A diving grab. Both goalies are putting on a show. Lima, line drive. Zampiz catches it after being run into by Denault. There's a chance for Miller to set up a potential game winner. It lands at the feet of Goldwater. It's flipped on net, off the crossbar, bounces back in play, and it's snared by O'Brien. Wow, O'Brien looked at that like he thought it was going to be over the net. It was off Laughlin's foot, popped right back in front of the net, off the bar, and Fontella Tuttle was right there. Magicians trying to defend home turf. It's a big tackle from behind by Denault, but good composure by Miller. It'll be a free kick. Under 7 minutes left in double OT. Strong kick by Miller. O'Brien knocks it down. The net is open, and Halpert finds the back of the net. 2-1 Magicians. Jared Halpern, the hero in double OT. The Magicians are moving on to the round of 16.
As you saw there, it was an exciting finish for their first tournament game, and you can see the whole game here on MHTV on Saturday, November 9th at 1 p.m. And then after we film this edition of Headliner, the boys will be playing their round of 16 game at number 7 Wayland, so the score you see on the screen is the correct one. Now here are the highlights from the Magicians girls soccer game versus number 23 Northampton.
Callie Gilmore led Marblehead in goals with 13 of them this season of 40. This is past the defense. Robinson with a chance. She scores! The captain, Sophie Robinson. A good time for her first goal of the season. A mistake made by the Blue Devils defense. The pass got beyond them. Power Green came out as the last line of defense. And Robinson kicked it right by her. The Magicians now in control here in the second half. Ball waits for that one. She should have come up on it. Claps fighting against the Marblehead defense. She breaks through and she scores. Willow Claps makes it 1-1. Here's the corner. Gilmore heads it. Magicians urging the referee to make a call that it's a handball. Play continues and they kick it off the post and then out of bounds. But everybody on the field wants a handball. Referee's going to back up the two defenders in front of the free kick. It's on target! And it just misses! Everybody thought it was in. The bench erupted, the stands erupted. They thought it was over the head of Power Green and into the net. Different strategy this time. Into Hitzerich. She chips it into the box. It lands with Robinson. Robinson off her toe. Not a lot on it. She scored the first one and almost just found herself in a spot for the game winner. Lead pass up ahead. It's on target. It's Sullivan. Forced towards the corner. It stays in bounds. Played into the middle of the box. Claps, shoots, scores! Northampton wins it! They're moving on to the Sweet 16.
You can see the full game on our YouTube page and on MHTV on Monday, November 11th at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday, November 16th at 1 p.m. The Magicians' volleyball season is also over after the team lost in straight sets to Dartmouth High School. Lila Monitz had 8 kills, Sammy Walker and Greta Sachs each had 5, and the only senior on the roster, Megan Parkman, had 10 digs. She had a wonderful season, and the team will return everyone but her next season, so they will have high expectations to make a deeper tournament run. Before the Magicians football team attempts to make another Super Bowl run, they had one final regular season game with Danvers last Friday night, dominating the Falcons 34-7. Colt Wales was perfect 6 for 6 from under center. Finn Gallup was 6 for 7, and they both threw touchdown passes. But Cam Quigley was the man of the night with 2 interceptions, returning one of them for a 40-yard touchdown to cap the scoring for the night. What a turnaround for the Magicians this season, starting 0-2, and now they've won 6 straight on their way to being the 6th seed in Division 4. Their first game is Friday the 8th at Piper Field versus number 11 Norwood, so you have to check out our MHTV social media pages or come back next week to find out the outcome. Those social media pages are at MHTV Sports 1 on Instagram, at Jess MHTV Sports on Twitter, and just search Marblehead Television on Facebook and YouTube.